Hey everybody, we're bringing you a quick knot tutorial. We're going to get right into it, and then after I tie the knots, I'll talk about use case. That way, if you're on the water and you're trying to figure out how do I tie this knot, you can get to fishing as quickly as possible. Check it out. This is the Uni Knot. All right, for this example, we're going to use a large high-vis mono. This is Berkley Trilene 30-pound mono. And we're going to use 6/0 bait hooks. So you can take the line. You can run the line through the front or the back of the eye. I like to go through the back of the eye, but it's all just personal preference. You pull it out, you should have 2 loops like that. Go ahead and pinch it here. Loop this line around. So you have the 2 lines coming out of the top of the hook, and then you have this line here. Then you're going to take this, which is your tag end, and you're just going to start to wrap it around those 2 lines coming out of the eye of the hook. Just like this. That's 5. You can do anywhere from 3 to 7 or more depending on what you've got. Start to pull it down. You see the loops are starting to close. Go ahead and wet your line, and then just continue to pull on that tag end to close those loops, and you pull on the main line in to slide it down towards your hook. Sometimes the best thing to do is to put the tag end in your teeth, hold the main line, and give it a little tug. And you can see that went ahead and pulled it down. We've got our coils here where all those loops have stacked up. With a bigger, higher diameter line like this, they don't coil as well. This is not necessarily the best knot for a high diameter line like this. So we're going to give you another example with a 12-pound braid. All right, we got a jig head, we've got our 12-pound braid. I'm going to put it through, pull plenty of line out, pinch it with my fingers, wrap this around. So we should again have the 2 loops at the top coming out of the hook, and then the loop that we've wrapped around. And we're going to wrap that around those 2 lines at the top. 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm going to go 6. With braid, you always want to loop more because braid is more likely to slip on the knot. And go ahead and you can see that that starts to pull down really quickly. And we're going to go ahead and wet that. Okay. Slide it down. You can see we've already got a pretty neat little coil. When you have this kind of line, it just coils really well. And there's our coil. Make sure it's tight. Get your tag end. Give that a little trim. Need to sharpen my cutters. And then once again, give it a tug there, and there you have the Uni Knot. One of the reasons I really like the Uni Knot is it's super easy to tie. If you are a beginner, it's a great knot to learn first because once you get it down, you can tie it really quickly. It is strong. It's not as strong as say like a Palomar, but it's going to hold up pretty well. It's good for baits where you want a low profile knot because that knot's is not gonna catch things as well. The downside is the tag end is pointing off in the direction where you're going to be reeling the line, so it could catch on stuff that way. But it's a great knot. It's great for like lightweight lures and stuff, little spinner baits, little like inline spinners and whatnot. And it's a good knot for, you teach your kid for the first knot, or if you're just getting into it, learn it as your first knot and then go from there because it's pretty much universally applicable. There are definitely going to be baits where you could use the Uni Knot and there's another knot that could be better. Like you could tie a jerk bait with a Uni Knot and that's fine, but a loop knot's going to be better, right? But start with a Uni Knot and use it. And it's pretty good all around. I use it a lot on baits where I would want a Palomar, but the bait's too large to really tie a Palomar without wasting a ton of line on the tag end. So I will tie a Uni Knot. Or if I'm just in a hurry, sometimes I don't want to take the time to retie something with a Palomar, or if there's really high wind, sometimes, looping that Palomar can be difficult, so I'll tie a Uni Knot. And then I tie it a lot on lightweight baits like inline spinners, little tiny crankbaits. Yeah, it's a great knot. Get out there and use it. I hope you found this informative. If you did, please drop a like and subscribe, and I'll catch you all next time.